In the sun-baked expanse of Elephant Butte, New Mexico, a seemingly unassuming trailer sits quietly under the relentless sun. Its exterior, a blend of dust and rust, conceals the unimaginable horrors within. Known to its owner as the Toy Box, it wasn't a place for joy, but a chamber of torment that would forever mark the files of the FBI. The stillness outside belies the chaos that once unfolded within, where nightmares became a chilling reality. David Parker Ray, the man behind the curtain of this horror show, was no ordinary perpetrator. Unlike many who commit horrific acts, he left no lifeless bodies behind to be discovered. Instead, he meticulously erased memories, leaving his victims alive but shattered. His dark talents turned him into a master manipulator, toyed with them not just physically but mentally, as he orchestrated their downfalls like a puppeteer controlling his marionettes. The interior of this trailer revealed a landscape of nightmares. Medical tools gleamed menacingly under flickering lights, their purpose sinister and clearly intended for suffering. The whips and chains housed there were not just implements of torture, they were instruments of David's twisted will. A mirror hung ominously above the confining chair, forcing the bound and terrified victims to witness their own anguish, a cruel reminder of their helplessness. Experts would later dissect David's psyche, attempting to untangle the web of cruelty that lay within. They diagnosed him with a mix of sexual sadism disorder and antisocial personality traits, each characteristic a brushstroke on a dark canvas. Highly intelligent and organized, he wore charm like a mask, deceiving those around him. This facade only added to his menace, turning him into an even more dangerous predator, who understood the depths of human fear and despair. David didn't just commit his atrocities in silence, he documented them meticulously. There were tapes, instructional, almost theatrical, revealing his deranged mindset. He viewed his heinous crimes as performances, each act a scene in a grotesque play, leaving behind not just victims, but a chilling record of his depravity. The recording served as both a trophy of his control and a permanent scar on our collective psyche, embedding horror into the very fabric of the desert where he thrived. To unravel the enigma of a monster, we must journey back to his formative years. David's childhood was marred by the heavy hand of an abusive grandfather, where love was absent and fear thrived. In the background stood a father who disappeared, leaving scars that would fuel a dark fire within him. With his young mind malnourished by the images of hardcore pornography, intimacy was twisted into something unrecognizable. The boy who needed tenderness instead was fed a diet of dread and unspeakable fantasies. Classmates whispered about David behind closed doors, characterizing him as quiet, peculiar. To the untrained eye, he seamlessly blended into the crowd, as if he were an actor in a play, his expressions calculated. As he transitioned into adolescence, those hidden emotions churned into elaborate fantasies filled with domination and suffering, a darkness cloaked beneath a veneer of societal normalcy. He enlisted in the Navy, acquired jobs, and even found a way to engage in relationships, all while maintaining a facade that was both chilling and captivating. Yet within this seemingly average life lay a psychopath expertly wearing a mask that concealed a soul devoid of empathy and remorse, driven only by an insatiable hunger for pain. Experts analyzing his behavior later would suggest that David embodied a rare fusion of narcissistic personality disorder mingled with psychopathy, a lethal combination capable of wreaking havoc without a trace. Despite the horrors he inflicted on others, he slipped through the cracks of justice, never facing the consequences of his actions. No bodies discovered, no verifiable evidence, just the haunting echoes of living witnesses who bore the weight of their trauma, questioning the very essence of what they had experienced. In 2002, Ray succumbed to a heart attack, an ordinary end to a life we might assume belonged to an ordinary man. Yet lingering questions slice through the fabric of time. How many souls were ensnared in his darkness? Where did their bodies disappear into the void? A man who camouflaged his monstrous identity for decades, left behind only whispers and shadows, propositioning the unsettling idea that some monsters walk among us, leaving no tangible trail, but forever imprinting their terror upon the hearts they managed to ensnare. With the story reaching its unsettling conclusion, remember, the most insidious beasts often remain hidden in plain sight.